Hey everybody, here for Growing Up Hip Hop, Season 1, Episode, oh Lord, I don't even know what episode this is. Hold on. You would think I would get that before I jump on camera. Oh, Episode 5. Um, this episode was kind of annoying. And Angela annoyed me the most. So basically continue where it left off. Y'all did no yawning. No more yawning. It basically continued where it left off last week with Romeo talking to his dad about taking over No Limit Forever Records, and he's basically telling his dad he wants to get videos done, and his dad is like, "It's good that you want to get videos done, but we need to get artists, like basically artist development, and basically the ball is in your court. You gotta want it." And Romeo's like, "Well, I'm gonna work hard because I do want it. I do want to work. I do want to take over this empire." So it's whatever. So, Angela meets up with her sister Vanessa because she's kind of upset with Vanessa for telling their uncle about the stalker situation. So Vanessa's like, I only told him because I'm concerned about you and you're being irresponsible with the whole entire thing. If the cops told you to DM him and tell him to leave you alone, then that's what you should do. And, so Vanessa took her phone and she sent the message herself. She was like, I'm going to send the message. What do you want me to say? So, Angela's like, just tell him to cease all contact with me. Stop emailing my friends, calling my friends. Just leave me alone. So Vanessa does it. They send it. Boom. So Romeo is doing a video on his dad's estate, and ooh, and he invites Angela, he invites Christina, and they're wearing bathing suits, but they're wearing like cover ups over their bathing suits, and they're all having fun or whatever. So Angela is like excited or whatever because she gets to hang out with Romeo. Her and Romeo have chemistry, and they're about to do the video. So Romeo is like focusing, getting in his director mode, trying to get the girls or whatever, the extras in the video, to basically get in front of the camera, trying to like direct them where they should go, whatever. So the whole time he's doing that, Angela feels like he's not, paying her any attention. He's not, he doesn't even care that she's there. So she's like starting to feel ignored. She's starting to feel upset. So Christina is like, well, do you want me to go and talk to him? Because, I don't want you to feel that way or whatever. So Angela's like, yeah, I guess you could talk to him because I don't want to feel, I don't want to feel, I don't want him to feel bad about, leaving me here or whatever. So is her name Christina or Christina? Because I've been calling her both. But yeah, she goes to Romeo and she's about to talk to him, but they're in the middle of filming the video. So he asks her to be in the video. She's like, okay, why not? This is more exposure. This could help with my career. And who knows, I could become an artist on No Limit Forever Workers. And I'm like, you know what, girl? At least you trying to be professional and put the personal aside for right now because y'all are doing business right now. Like y'all making a video. This is a video that could possibly jumpstart your career because that's how some people's videos. That's how some people's careers get jumped off. Oh, who that girl in the video? And then you find out who she is. Boom. Somebody sees her. I want to talk to her. I want to meet with her. Some executive will be looking at these videos and think, oh, okay, maybe I should sign her. Maybe I should meet with her. Something like that. So Christina wasn't wrong for what she did, but she still should have went to Romeo and said something to Romeo. Like I get what Christina was doing. I get what she was doing. But Angela was too in her feelings this episode. So after the video, whatever, during the video, Angela's like, oh my God, they didn't even nobody grabbed me to tell me to come in the video. Nobody did nothing. I'm about to leave. He doesn't even want me here. He doesn't want me here. So Christina is like, are you okay? Can I have a hug or whatever? Angela's upset. And she's like, no, like basically upset because Christina went and jumped in the video herself and didn't, call her over, didn't talk to Romeo like she said she would. And it's like, Angela, I understand your frustration, but you were just too much in your feelings this episode for like no reason at all. And in a way, I can see why she was in her feelings, but to storm off and act like how she was acting on the set, it was like really unprofessional, and she looked like a real big crybaby. Like it's it's it just wasn't professional. So what else happened? Because I mean the episode is on while I'm talking about it, like it's a repeat. Um so Christina invited Angela and Romeo and all of this to a fashion show that she's performing at. So, as they're as her and her sister Joanna are trying to find something for them to wear or whatever, and they're discussing the event, Joanna, gives a side eye when Christina's name is brought up. And, Angela's like, what? And she's like, I don't know. Christina is a weird one to me. It seems like, Angela's like, well, you think she's trying to get with Romeo? And she's like, I don't know. You just got to keep an eye on her. And I'm like, Joanna, shut up, because Christina is about her business. If she wanted, first of all, Christina has a boyfriend, and if she wanted Romeo, I'm pretty sure she could have him. That goes without saying. Not to say Angela can't either. If Angela wants him, she can have him as well. But I just feel like Joanna was stirring the pot like this whole episode. And like she keeps filling Angela's head with this BS about Christina. And it's like, in my opinion, I feel like Joanna had it out for Christina for the longest. Ever since and then I'm like, why is Angela meeting with Joanna to talk to, why is she with Chris, why is Joanna with Angela, sorry, to meet with Christina? Like, you're an assistant. Stay in your place. Like, if I was Christina and that little meeting they had, I would have pulled out my Jocelyn card and be like, I don't talk to the help. Like, really, because I'm like, why is Joanna even there? Like, you're an assistant. You work for Angela. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you're a good friend of Angela, but sometimes your opinion is not needed. And I feel like Joanna, she oversteps her boundaries sometimes. Like that, she rubs me the wrong way. So, she's basically saying that she feels like Christina is trying to put a move on Romeo and get with Romeo. And I'm like, I don't see that at all. I see Christina being about her business, working on her career, getting her music out there. I don't know what you seeing. I don't feel like she's trying to get with Romeo, but whatever. So at the fashion event, Angela gets there and they're looking at shoes, they're looking at, the stuff to potentially buy. So a guy comes up to her who's one of the models in the show. His name was Don Benjamin. Really gorgeous guy. He had some pretty like gray or green eyes. He was a pretty guy. He's not pretty. He was a handsome guy. So, he's talking to Angela and he's like, I'd like to get to know you. Do you want to take my information? We could probably talk, a little after the show or, go somewhere and hang out. So Angela's like, well, I don't really know if I should give him my information because, I don't know what to do with this Romeo thing, but I am single. I don't have to answer to anyone. So, maybe I'll give him a chance. So she gave him my information. He went on about his business mingling or whatever. So Christina comes in. And, they all say hi to each other. And Christina's like, yeah, I'm performing. So Don comes back to check on the ladies. And, Christina is like, hey, how are you? Blah, blah. So they're saying hi. And then he leaves again. So after they left, they're talking about how Don was basically, he had his eye on Angela the whole time. But he was trying to fake it like he didn't. And, Christina is like, he was scoping out everybody else, but he kept putting his eyes on Angela, like, okay, let me look at everybody else, but I'm going to look back at her. And I'm like, Christina is a fool. So Christina is like, girl, you better get up on that. He's good looking. So Angela's going to talk about, Christina is pushing me really hard to get with this guy. I don't know. I'm like, see, you sitting up here listening to that BS that Joanna is telling you, and now she has you thinking some craziness. And I'm like, I don't know why you're thinking that. Christina is just like, he's cute. You should talk to him. You're single, and that's that. So the whole entire time when Christina was like, yeah, girl, get up on there. I would talk to him or whatever. Joanna is standing there looking at her, side-eyeing her. And I'm like, I don't like Joanna. I don't like her at all. Don't like her. So anyway, Romeo is at My Block recording studio, Warren Campbell studio, and he's recording some song or whatever. So Master P comes in and sees him working, and they start talking about the label and taking over the label again. So in walks Pepper with Egypt, and Pepper basically brought Egypt to sing a cappella for Master P or whatever. And Master P is like, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Pepper. I'm not gonna listen to her sing because, I'm about to not be the boss anymore. It's up to Romeo now. And Pepper's like, oh, okay, okay. So she brought Egypt in. Well, Egypt and Romeo saw each other in the hallway, and then they both came in the room. And Pepper was like, yeah, I know your dad, your dad basically told me straight up he's not listening to her, not in that manner, but that you're running things down. And he's like, well, if I'm hearing her, my dad will hear her, and he'll, she's gonna be heard regardless. So she performed this song that she wrote called Never Had a Clue or something like that. And as soon as she started singing, I was like, whoa, no, 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 no. Egypt, no. I am not knocking Egypt, okay? I'm not knocking her potential. But that girl needs a vocal coach, and she needs a coach. She needs coaching, period. Cause her pitch is off. Her voice is off. Not to say that she doesn't have the potential, but her voice is like very weak. And then that performance that she did with Pepper, because it really wasn't a performance. She was like the hype man. Somebody needs to work with her, like ASAP, especially if she's serious about being a singer or an entertainer or whatever it is that she wants to do. She needs help. And Pepper is a rapper. Pepper is not a singer. But Pepper can help her with her stage performance. But they need to get her a seriously good vocal coach because Egypt sounded terrible. And Romeo didn't say she was terrible. He was saying that she has the potential, she has the it factor, but she needs work because she's still young. She's 17. He said come back in like a year or two, and after you've, worked on your voice and worked hard, and let's see what we can do. But Pepper is like, no, no, no. I want it now for her. I want it now for her. And it's like, Pepper, no. Just because she's your daughter and your name, your name and your brand is popular in the hip hop industry does not mean it's gonna come easy for her. And she needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Oh my goodness, she needs a lot of work. So Christina meets up with Romeo, and she plays her music, Amnesia. By the way, that song Amnesia, I like that by her. But I just wish she didn't do the whole, she does that. I mean, I like the song. Don't get me wrong. Christina can sing. But she says the same thing in those two songs. The I Don't Give a song and this Amnesia song. Like, it's the same line. Like, in the I don't give a. And in this one, she's like, I don't know you. Like, it's the same kind of wording. But I like the song. I like the Amnesia song. I do. I Shazammed it last week because I heard the song playing when it was going from scene to scene. I was like, oh, I like that song. Sound like Christina is singing it. Lo and behold, it's her singing it. So, Romeo listens to the song and he's like, I like the song. You seem like you got again that it factor. And we probably collab. We could collab and do something together, and probably put you on, no limit. It's a you should consider it. So Christina is like, well, this went well, and I'ma still scope out my options, but it is a consideration for me to be on No Limit. And Romeo was like, yeah, we have, we had some of the greatest artists ever, and I'm like, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. No Limit was popping in 98, 2000. But I don't know what happened to every artist that was on that label. Like, Mia X, gone. Silk the Shocker, gone. Mystical, gone. Who else? It was like a bunch of them at one point, and they've all disappeared. So, I don't know. But I mean, it is good that Romeo would take it, he could take it and rebrand it to make it his own. That's a good thing. So, what else happened? But yeah, basically, he was considering putting Christina on the No Limit label, but she said she's going to scope out her options. Okay, what else happened? Oh, basically the final scene. Romeo and Angela meet up, And, Angela's basically telling him how she feels. And she's like, we went on a date, and how do you feel about being in a relationship, or are you not looking to be in a relationship? And Romeo is basically like, right now, I just got out of a relationship, so for me to get back into a relationship, I want to give the relationship all of me. And I just feel like right now I should be single, because that was the reason why my last relationship didn't really work out, because I'm way too focused on other things right now to focus on a relationship. So, me and you have always been cool. We've always been friends. So, like, what's the problem? So, Angela's sitting there like, what's the problem? That's all we are, is just friends. And I'm like, yes, Angela. Like, in your mind, you think y'all went on a date, and even when y'all was talking about going on this date, you was trying so hard not to call it a date, not to call it something serious. And now that he's basically telling you, hey, we'll still be best friends, but I don't want to be in a relationship right now, you getting all in your feelings. So I'm like, Angela, you need to chill out. So as they're talking, he's getting pissed off with her. He threw a glass and walked away, and she's sitting there looking dumbfounded. And I'm like, yeah, Angela was just way too in her feelings today. And in this episode, and then she's listening to her dumbass assistant, who's basically telling her, yeah, watch out for Christina, because, she look like she's sneaky. And I'm just like, shut up. Like, it's always that one funny looking friend that want to tell you to watch out for the next chick. Like, shut up. But anyway, that was the episode. Next week is the season finale, and I'm like, dang, already? Like, they only got 6 seasons, I guess. But it looked like it's gonna be good. Like, Angela, I guess we finally figure out who Angela Stalker is, and Christina is finally gonna get in contact with her dad. So, yeah, but overall, I mean, this was a good episode. I was just annoyed. Angela annoyed me. But anyway, that was Growing Up Hip Hop season 1, episode 5, 6, 5. I said it earlier. I put it in a thing. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.